Hello and welcome to Pitt Street Research. My name is Stuart Roberts and I'm one of the founders of our firm. With me today is Jimmie Wong. Jimmie was the founder of and currently CEO of Credit Intelligence, which is was the subject of a recent research report from Pitt Street Research. Credit Intelligence is Hong Kong's leading debt restructuring company, now with big plans to grow in other countries, including Australia. Jimmie, welcome to Pitt Street Research.
Okay, good to see you.
Tell us briefly how your business works, because a lot of investors won't be familiar with your company in Australia.
Yes, because we are a newcomer to Australia, but we have a long history in Hong Kong.
Right.
So I studied law in Hong Kong and I graduated in 1987. So I've been law in Hong Kong for nearly 30 years. But in 2002, when the Asian financial crisis came, I started to focus in my bankruptcy practice for my clients.
Right.
So many people in debt at that time, and the property prices in Hong Kong dropped 70%.
Right.
From 1997 to 2004. So a lot of misery for
Right.
my clients who cannot afford to pay their debts, even mortgage loan.
Right.
Especially when they are mortgage with negative equity.
Right.
So I try to apply bankruptcy for my clients. And I saw many sad faces, and I saw many people committing suicide because of the debt problem. So I tried to talk to the banks instead of applying bankruptcy for my clients. I talk all the banks to all the financial institutions in Hong Kong to ask them to give some time, maybe 5 to 10 years, for my clients to repay the personal debt. So I helped a lot of families to save their family homes instead of going for bankruptcy, they lose their home.
And improve the reputation of the banks while they're at it. Yep.
Yes, it's a win-win for everybody, to the banks, to the society, and to the people in debt.
Let's go back in time. Up until recently, you were purely Hong Kong, and the 12 months to June 2018 were a particularly good time for you. You grew revenue 27%. And EBITDA up 10% to 3 million. What was the growth? What was the drivers of the growth during that period?
I think we are very special industry in that we got our cases each month from the banks for our bankruptcy administration business. So if we got more cases this month and in the coming years, then our business will grow.
Okay.
In the next 4 years, because our cases will last for 4 years.
Right.
And our revenue will rise if more cases are appointed each month.
So the FY18 success you enjoyed was in part due to new cases coming to you, perhaps say in 2014.
I think the rise in revenue because we have a rise in cases in the last 4 years.
Okay.
So our revenue is expected to rise. In the coming 4 years.
Okay.
As more and more cases we got from the banks.
Sure. So you've, as you've shared with us, you listed on the ASX in May of last year with ambitions to grow, and you, as you said, you feel like Australia is a right market for you to grow. Let's talk about that a little bit. What are the drivers of the market that you see here in Australia, similar to what you saw in Hong Kong in the early days of your growth?
I think the legal system in Hong Kong and Australia and other common law jurisdictions are very similar.
Right.
And populations in Australia is much bigger than Hong Kong.
Right.
And I read news every day, and I noticed that that problem in Australia is quite serious.
Right.
Maybe more serious than Hong Kong right now. So I anticipate that there will be more people requiring the debt restructuring service, or we can do more bankruptcy administration service with good partners in Australia.
And in order to give you a springboard, you've chosen a local partner to work with. To talk to us about your relationship with Quarters.
Yes, we try to form a JV, a joint venture relationship with local partner. We also did this in Singapore, which is an announcement in ASX already.
Yes.
So we try to start JV in some countries outside Hong Kong, like Singapore and also Australia.
Right.
So we want a strong local partner to work with us as joint venture, so that we can start our business as soon as possible.
Okay. You have a pretty dependable business in Hong Kong, but you've made an effort to make that even more efficient. Talk to us about the app which you developed in the last 12 months.
Yes, we have developed an app, in the last several months in Hong Kong, and the aim is to minimize our staff, and make it more convenient for the debtors, to interact with our staff, so they can use our service 24 hours a day. They can make appointment with us for meeting by using the apps, and they can submit their information to us by using the mobile phone.
Right.
And then we can save a lot of manpower in talking to the debtors.
Okay.
And with a better managed system, I think we can have more information stored in our database, which will be very helpful to us, to run our business more efficiently. And the new app should be in the use within the next 3 months.
Right. Now, looking forward, next 12 months, what's the outlook for your Hong Kong business in terms of the growth? You've talked about the increase in cases over the last 4 years. Talk to us about what would shape the business over the next 12 months to
I think Hong Kong, we have a very steady business, and we have good cases appointed in the last several years, and the trend is going on.
Right.
Okay. I don't see any difficulty in our Hong Kong business. But the Hong Kong business is quite restricted because of the size of the market.
Yes.
So I think it's our plan to expand our business outside Hong Kong. So why listed in Australia? Because we want to use the capital market, to get more funding to assist in our growth.
Right.
And Australia is a big country for our business because of the serious debt problem here.
And potentially we're seeing the beginnings of a property slowdown.
Yes.
Perhaps not as severe as what you experienced in Hong Kong when you were getting started
Yes,
in the early 2000s.
In 1997 to 2004, there was a big drop in property prices in
Right.
Hong Kong, which led to many people going for bankruptcy.
Right.
I think the same trend will happen again.
Okay.
In Hong Kong, the property prices is falling down, and I noticed that the property prices in Australia and other countries is also falling down.
So, Jimmie, what do you see as the challenges for your business going forward in terms of things you're going to have to manage as you grow?
I think I'm an entrepreneur. I think I have the ability to manage many businesses at one time, and to manage many people at one time. But I will pick the right people to work with me. So if we have to go overseas to expand our business, I need to get the right local partner and to choose the right person to work for me in each country. And if possible, we will do the right acquisition to acquire a local business with good profit and good prospect for growth.
Right.
So that we can easily manage our business outside Hong Kong.
Yes. And of course, you have the resources to do that. Now you're debt free, and there's some cash in the bank to facilitate that.
Because we have raised money in the last listing in Australia in last May. We have raised 3.5 million Australian dollars. Okay, we have a good cash surplus in Hong Kong every month because we are cash earning business. So every month we have cash balances added to a bank account. So I think we are cash rich to do more acquisition if possible in the coming years.
Okay. Jimmie Wong, thanks for talking to me here at Pitt Street Research, and good luck in the next 12 months.
Thank you.
Yeah.